I'm currently in the beach for the lockdown. The last time I was here, I noticed this big lot with a nice view and a good slope, all of which makes for a perfect bike trail. So I had a couple of good stares at the lot and came up with this very rough plan.
This is the view from the lot from a higher vantage point. The trail starts around somewhere there, and it's just gonna zigzag all the way down there.
First day of digging started when the sun was already setting. This is the only footage I got off of it. But here it is on day 2, a nice steep drop in with a tight 90-degree berm. I had no way of bringing a hose to the lot to water down the trail, so I tried compacting the dry ground with just my feet. It didn't work. So I went through the process of filling up a jug, walking to the trail, watering the trail, and stopping on it with my feet. And yes, this did take a couple of trips back and forth. I then left it to dry overnight. As it was drying, I decided to add in a tight switchback with the berm. It took more digging and watering, but I was lucky enough to have someone help me. We were having a hard time digging out the trail because the soil was very dry and there were a lot of rocks which we had to dig out one by one. After around 3 days, this is what we had.
So I added a new berm over there to lead you over there, that hill which I want to use like as a roller.
I doubted the berms which I made, so I had to give it a couple of tries. True enough, the berms didn't feel right, so I had to dig a bit more and remove the loose top layer of soil. I rode it again and it felt much better. Though let's keep the rest of the riding for later. Back to building. We extended the steep section a bit more with a wider berm which comes after a roller.
Mini roller over here, and it leads to a berm that goes around these trees.
And added another trail on the flat section of the lot, which I wanted to be more beginner friendly.
So I dug up a section of the trail at the upper part of the lot, and it's more or less beginner friendly. So I'm planning to utilize this whole area, but as of now, it just connects to the steep section of the trail.
And even with that section not being finished yet, it was nice seeing others still hitting it and having fun.
There we go! Yes! There we go. Turn.
Up to date, this is what I have so far. A trail which starts with a relatively flat section with some dips and turns. Then leads to another section with a 47-degree drop in and a couple of tight berms and switchbacks. Let's see how it rides. That's it, that's the trail. Ends here with this last berm. As of now, the only way back up is to this walking path that we dug out. It only ends there. Plan to continue it all the way up, leads up to the trail up top, and maybe go down on the other side of the lot. In the trails I usually hit, I don't get to practice tight corners quite often, so I enjoyed practicing a cornering technique called the Scandinavian flick in this area. I'll leave a link in the description to several videos that I learned from. Here are a couple of clips of me attempting it. Overall, I'm really happy with the trail I made. Although I was envisioning it to be a bit faster than it is, I still get to practice cornering techniques that I don't usually do. Making a trail isn't easy, especially when you only have a shovel and a pick to work with. It took me almost a week to come up with this section that only lasts around a minute. But that doesn't mean it wasn't fun. It was a really great and fulfilling experience. I can't wait to be back and work on it again. That's it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Ride safe, stay safe, peace.